If you're looking to automate your entire website, you're pretty much in the right spot. I'm going to show you exactly how I go about running my own blog for my website using Claude and pretty much streamlining the entire process. And what I'm going to do is show you how you can actually build out your own AI version, I suppose, of this, which is called AI Frank. As you can see here, most people probably recognize him straight away. And the key thing here is we're going to do this. We're also going to do an audit of everything to show you exactly what kind of comes back from your website. So let's dive straight into it. So the first things first is you need to set it all up. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you how I go about connecting Claude to my WordPress. And again, because I have this connected, I'm going to rapidly kind of go through this. But again, if you're interested in getting this full guide, full breakdown, definitely look at joining the AI Marketing Hub. I help people and teach people obviously about how to use AI and grow their business. So straight away here, what we're going to be doing is connecting it to Claude, and all you're going to have to do here is it's done in 4 simple steps. So step number 1 is you go over to your account. So if we quickly open up here, and again we go over to users and profile, I'll just leave this section here. What you want to do is go scroll the whole way down here, and inside of this section is where you're putting your information. Now again, I have the SEO agent already set up. So again, you just put in the new application password. It's going to create basically a new agent here for you. And all it's going to do then is give you information that you need to put in. So this information is vital for what we're going to do next. So create the password and copy it immediately over to something, and pretty much we're going to be updating our env files. Now, if you're not familiar with env files, I can't show you here at the moment, but inside my SEO content team, and as part of building this agent, you just say, look, I'm wanting to build an SEO agent that's going to connect to my WordPress to Cloud. Create the folder structure, make sure you have the .env file set up there, and this is pretty much it. So you input that information into this folder here, into this file, and you are ready to go. This is 90% of it, and if you're not 100% sure if it's connected, grab that prompt down here, bring it over, put it into your browser, and just type in your actual site in here. So again, if it's working, a load of text should appear on screen. If it's not working, it'll more than likely come up like an error, 404 error, something like that. So as you can see, everything is working here. We're connected. We're good to go. So this brings us on to the next step. So this is the prompt to the full audit. And again, this full audit is like, you can hopefully see it. You probably can't. This is pages of information. Again, this is a deep audit of my own website. And again, this breaks it down because I initially built this prompt by doing research on SEO and GEO, AEO, all the O's I suppose out there, and pretty much help you understand how this all joins together. And one of the key reasons of this is because I want to get more traffic, I want to get more clicks. For the work I put into my articles, I want to make sure that they're giving me something more. At the moment, it's 128. It's not bad considering I did not spend a massive amount of time on it. But as I said, if I can double this, treble it, quadruple it, I'll take this happily every single day of the week. And just to show you an example, if we go up here, this is one of my articles. It's in draft mode at the moment. So you can see here, it's 100% ready to kind of go. I'll come into this just as I'm going to schedule it and pretty much just adjust some elements, some of the word. And if I'm not happy with it, like this, I might just organize this. But overall, as I said, I'm really happy the way this does it. Searches different articles. It again gives you the actual information where it's pulling it from, external linking and internal linking, which I think is massive. So we just quickly go back over here. So this prompt, all I'm going to do here is I ran it in through Claude. Again, it just gives me the entire from it. So the drawbacks and what can actually, I suppose, this whole connection do for you. So once you have Claude successfully set up to your WordPress, then it can do a lot of stuff. So we can test to see what kind of pages out there have no internal linking. Are there pages that are dead ends? Well, ideally, what you want is you want an article. You then want to make sure that that article is linking to another article. So again, it starts to build up that internal link, but it only needs to link to something to make sense. There is no point in linking it to something completely different. It can also find any problems at dead ends. So again, if there's nowhere for a user to go or a dead page, again, if you're doing this yourself, more than likely you're going to have some of these. As I mentioned, where to write the link properly into the text. So using keywords as anchor text is a massive way. So obviously it improves SEO, it improves the whole, I suppose, hierarchy of those articles. And again, if we have crap articles at the moment, which I know I do have some articles that are a bit thin on the surface with everything, AI can go in there, find them, and potentially build up an actual, I suppose, strategy of how we're going to fix it. Now, one key thing to remember here is this section. Yoast is a tool for SEO, helps you obviously populate your metadata, your keywords, and a few different things. So if we quickly jump over here, and if I go back to my pages or my posts, I have an articles here ready to go, so they're in draft. So here we are in the draft mode. I would normally adjust all my articles inside of here, very quickly kind of go through it, see is there problems, see is there kind of wording in it that I'm not happy. Again, I just bring it over to my ban list if I don't see a regular word. What also, I suppose, in terms of the Yoast SEO plugin here is down here. Manually, when you upload a blog to WordPress, you have to come down here and populate all this. And pretty much this was just taking a lot of extra time. So now what I have is I have the plugin that I built. And again, I'll share this inside the community if you want it. So what this does, it does the keyword, it fills the slug, it fills the meta description, and it fills this section down here, the social site. So again, social title, social description, building up that digital footprint, and exactly this is what we want. It gives us the tags, it gives us the categories, and we are pretty much good to go from there. And obviously we can fix problems that we have with our own website at the moment. So as you can see here, this is AI Frank, and what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you why I created it like this and not just give it 100% full act. From the admin side of things, I was showed you in this video that I wanted you to understand how AI can connect to Claude. Obviously, I've given it full access to admin role, and that's the big problem we really want to fix. So with that in mind, we're going to use AI Frank and how we actually go about setting him up. So again, you know, most people are probably familiar with him. If you're not, you know, to start watching some, I think it is Netflix or something like that. But as you can see straight away here, this is our role here. He's going to be in charge of our actually writing our content, and pretty much is something that we can relate and we understand. Right, we know AI Frank is doing, let's say, content on my YouTube videos. We also might know I might have another writer that could be AI Sarah, and she could be writing more of my personal information from my own kind of notes, from my daily kind of journal and stuff like that. And again, it's just bringing a different, I suppose, wording to it, different scenario to it, and just overall, I suppose, individual skills that I suppose are humanized to an extent. So with that in mind, we go over here, and all you need to do is go down to users, you go to add user, and in here, all you're going to do is input the name. So again, it's going to be AI Frank, your email, first name, last name, website, obviously here, password, and give him the role. Once you give him the role, that's pretty much it. He's more likely ready to go for you. He's going to write articles for you. He's going to do everything that he's instructed to do. And one of the key things, I suppose, drawbacks to this is at the moment, you can't have him set to upload images and things like that. So I'm trying to see what's the best way about that. But again, simple and straightforward way to kind of use AI to help you, I suppose, identify these problems. We go to the next one, add the user. So this here is the simple steps. If you haven't an email, just put this, your name plus Frank plus yourdomain.com. Normally lands in your normal inbox anyway. And it's an easy way of doing it without having to create, like, obviously another email address. You set the display name. I showed you exactly here. AI Frank application passwords, and again, look, swap in your env file if you wanted. And now for me, I want to keep the env file as my own, and I will look to build out an AI Frank to help me obviously in the day-to-day of things. And big problem, which was images, which what we're going to work on. The trade-off is the contributors cannot create tags. I'm happy enough with that because he's going to be creating kind of content that fits the original tags that are there. Brings us back to this prompt we used up here. What's the website doing? There is no point in having an AI Frank or having an AI Sarah or having anything out there if pretty much it's all going the wrong path. So with that in mind, you can see here, this is a complete, I suppose, prompt audit that was done for my website. I'm going to have problems here in it already. I know that straight away. And the big, I suppose, advantages of me doing this is understanding what's wrong and fixing it, as opposed to just going and keep slinging the same stuff around and hoping something sticks eventually. So I quickly go through this opportunity list here is straight away is a big opportunity. You can see here I'm getting impressions over 90 days is for nearly 5,000 impressions on this. I'm getting 6,000 impressions on this, and these can be all tweaked and potentially improved. Realign to the audit query, add a checklist. Again, opportunity straight away there. Lost in its head terms, title to body, answer different questions. Okay, easy fix. AI can help us fix that. We can go then what a site is actually talking about, mentioned about. Again, you can see here topical clusters as they currently exist. Again, we have massive opportunities. Again, massive opportunities in the second one here, Claude Code, and then obviously my localization. So this is something I need to focus on. I know I need to focus on it more now, because I've kind of stepped away from it a little bit, and I will start to dive a little bit heavier into this now over the coming weeks. You can see here authority is real and where it's fragmented. What Search Console shows AI Instagram audit. Again, this is getting me a lot of impressions, and pretty much it's obviously down a little bit now, but position change has changed as well. So we need to kind of look at this and see, can we improve this? And again, this one has changed a little bit as well. And overall, we get an idea of what's happened with the website. So this is where we need to start focusing heavily on, see what we can change, how we can actually improve it. The 5 articles worth real work. So how much does a marketing consultant cost? Again, we can go into this. You can see 51 out of 100 content score. On-page SEO is down. GEO AI citation readiness is down. So this is something we need to look at. Internal linking could be improved. So definitely massive opportunity here for this, and you can see here with this. So what I will do is I will look and tell AI to, let's build out a plan for the website, let's try and improve it, let's see what we need to potentially increase changes. And again, it's based on all this recommendation. This is information you can actually use, what makes sense, how we can actually really improve the page, really improve articles, and overall just get a much better run, I suppose. Again, you can see how to run a free Instagram audit. Again, massive opportunities here of what we need to change. Content quality is good, readability is good. Some of these other areas just need to be improved. So again, I'm definitely going to look into this. So look, that's pretty much it for today's video. If you're interested in getting the full guide, I suppose, and breakdown, definitely look at joining the community. If you want to learn more about it all, that's where you need to be. All the information will be in there. So look, thanks very much for watching, and I hope everyone has a great day.